It was only a matter of time before the illusion crumbled. The fabricated fairy tale surrounding Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's so-called modern royal love story has now gone up in flames publicly, disgracefully, and irrevocably. Fox News Kennedy Nation didn't just peel back the curtain, it tore it down, confirming what palace insiders and Hollywood whisperers have known for months. Meghan has been discreetly orchestrating her departure from Prince Harry, and the clueless Duke never saw it coming. As her hollow new podcast Confessions of a Female Founder tanks and her increasingly artificial red carpet stunts reek of desperation, Meghan's cold, calculated betrayal has come into full view. According to sources close to the matter, the Duchess-turned-Hollywood operator has already been holding secret meetings with top-tier divorce lawyers, all while continuing to smile for the cameras and dragging Harry along to staged outings like Beyoncé's concert to maintain the charade. But the ruse is over, and Harry has now reportedly been blindsided by the woman many in the media now refer to as the most cunning figure to ever attach herself to the royal family. It's official, Meghan Markle's carefully manufactured empire of appearances is collapsing. But this time, the revelations didn't leak from Buckingham Palace or spill from royal biographers. No, it was Kennedy Nation, the Fox News juggernaut, that detonated the truth on live television. Host Lisa Kennedy Montgomery didn't mince words. She called Meghan mentally warped, a biting, unscripted assessment that millions watching felt but never dared to articulate. The gloves are off. Meghan has been covertly plotting divorce proceedings, using Harry as a human shield for her public brand until the timing worked in her favor. Add to that the implosion of her vanity project podcast Confessions of a Female Founder, and it's clear this isn't the build-up to a downfall. This is the downfall. Lisa Kennedy didn't tiptoe around the issue. On air, she delivered a blunt verdict. Meghan Markle is mentally unwell and riddled with delusion. That wasn't a parody or a media stunt. It was an unfiltered appraisal of a woman whose increasingly erratic behavior, obsession with victimhood, and narcissistic tendencies have turned her into a media cautionary tale. In a time when most media outlets walk on eggshells to avoid backlash from Meghan's ever-litigious PR team, Kennedy said what many journalists and viewers have been silently screaming: Meghan is no misunderstood advocate. She's a manipulator who cloaks ambition under the guise of activism. And America is finally tired of it. Now let's dissect her latest failure, Confessions of a Female Founder. Branded as a space for trailblazing women to share their struggles and successes, the podcast promised meaningful dialogue but delivered little more than polished narcissism. Instead of genuine interviews or empowering content, listeners were treated to Meghan, yet again, waxing lyrical about her own journey, her imagined hardships, and her so-called resilience. Critics swiftly panned the podcast as contrived, hollow, and formulaic. There was no authenticity, no risk, no transparency. Just another staged production masquerading as empowerment. The confessions were sanitized, the tone was smug, and the content lacked any real insight. It was yet another platform for Meghan to glorify herself, not uplift others. The podcast flopped. Industry insiders report a staggering 70% drop-off in listenership within the first week. Spotify had already cut ties with her. Netflix executives are reportedly growing wary. And now even a solo project, meant to reinvent her as a savvy businesswoman, has been branded a delusional misfire by major media critics. Confessions of a Female Founder quickly devolved into testimonies of a fading celebrity. While Meghan was recording those heavily curated monologues, something far more manipulative was unfolding behind the scenes. She was engineering her divorce behind Harry's back. Trusted legal sources in California confirmed that she has been consulting discreetly with divorce attorneys since at least late 2024. And this isn't some emotional unraveling, it's a deliberate business maneuver. Insiders report that Meghan has already explored financial splits, brand ownership, and even custody contingencies. The most ruthless detail? She allegedly kept Harry in the dark the entire time. The meetings were reportedly scheduled while he was away or engaged with Archwell duties, a pattern of deception that speaks volumes. This isn't the unraveling of a marriage. It's a tactical extraction, methodical, calculated, and shockingly cold. Meghan's advisors are reportedly urging her to secure every asset she can. From Sussex-branded intellectual property to residuals from joint media ventures and even exclusive rights to future content derived from their shared narrative. Remember their cozy appearance at Beyoncé's concert? The photos went viral, Meghan and Harry smiling, dancing, hand in hand, projecting Hollywood-style romance. But the truth behind the curtain is disturbing. That night wasn't about love, It was damage control. Meghan had already met with divorce attorneys. The public display of affection was nothing more than a PR smokescreen. Sources close to the couple now claim Meghan choreographed that night to maintain the illusion of unity, buying time to lock in financial leverage and protect her brand positioning. Meanwhile, Harry was paraded out like a willing extra in a production he didn't realize was fiction. It was a masterclass in emotional manipulation. No wonder some royal commentators are calling it the cruelest deception since Wallace Simpson. And now, as the divorce machinery grinds forward, Meghan isn't wallowing. She's already pivoting. Welcome to Meghan, the solo brand. Gone are the